Hey guys, welcome. I have designed this flow today. It's just kind of a well-rounded flow, but it's quick. And because it's quick, it's pretty non-stop, like we're constantly going. So just know that at any point throughout this entire practice, you can always come to child's pose whenever you feel like you need a rest. And so we're actually gonna begin in child's pose. So you're gonna just come onto all fours. Have your knees about hip distance apart, not too much wider than that, because we don't want to get too crazy into the hips right now. But just bring your big toes together to touch, and you're just going to press your hips back towards your heels. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And it's up to you whether you want to keep your arms reaching forward, or if you want a little bit more relaxing version of the pose, just bring your arms down along by your sides, roll your palms up to face the ceiling. And then close your eyes. And start to draw your attention inwards towards your breath. Really focusing on your inhales and your exhales. Letting each breath start to grow just a little bit deeper. A little bit longer. When you feel your mind start to wander, just slowly redirect it back to your breath. Eventually feeling that soft rumble against the back of your throat as you slowly start to create your Ujjayi breath. And then you'll just slowly start to reach your arms forward if they're not there already. And then just take a quick peek up at your hands. Make sure they're about shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Roll the eyes of the elbows up to meet the ceiling, or up to face the ceiling, I should say. And then press into your hands. See if you can press your hips back towards your heels just a little bit more. Maybe rock the torso side to side a little bit. Start to open things up in the back body. And then press into your hands a little bit more. Pull yourself right up to all fours. Adjusting your knees so that they're hip distance. Knees under the hips. Shoulders over the wrists. We'll just move through some cat-cow. So taking a deep breath in. Drop your belly down. Pull your heart forward. Really open up the chest. Tilt your chin up. And then exhale to round. And as you empty out the breath, pull your belly up and into your spine. Drop your head. Press into your hands, really round into your back, and then inhale, belly drops, heart pulls forward. Lift and open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, exhale, reverse. Round, drop the head, drop the tailbone down, and then just move like that on your breath. Inhaling, open up and lengthen the front body. And then exhaling to open up and lengthen the back body. And then maybe even close your eyes here. And you can kind of look at this as a meditation, but with movement, really connecting with your breath even more. And then as this movement starts to feel really good, maybe you incorporate maybe some barrel rolls in the torso, or you can kind of shake your hips side to side, whatever feels good for you. And as you move through these motions, you notice some areas of the body that might need a little bit of attention, extra attention than usual. And just keep those areas in mind throughout your entire practice. And then on your next breath in, just come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward about an inch. Tuck your toes under. And then lift your hips up and back into a downward facing dog. And here you can kind of pedal the feet out a little bit. Bend into one knee as you straighten the other. So the first downward dog of the day can often feel a little stiff. So just move around any way you need to kind of work out some kinks. But same thing here as in that child's pose. Spread your fingers wide. Start to root down through every fingertip, every knuckle. Find the inner hands, press them down firmly into your mat, and then draw your chest a little bit closer towards your thighs. But as you do that, try not to let your front ribs collapse down towards the mat. Kind of pull them up and in a little bit. And then your thigh bones press back as your heels drop towards the floor any amount more. And then on your next breath in, roll forward to a high plank. Heels press straight back. Top of the thighs lift up towards the ceiling, and then your tailbone tilts down towards your heels, feeling your front hips kind of move towards your front ribs. And then press into your hands here. Can you pull your center heart forward? And then exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale again, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. This time find a low plank. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lower down halfway, come right back up, high plank, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Repeat the same thing. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, down dog. Last one, inhale, roll forward. Bend the elbows, lower down halfway. This time take it all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, find a baby cobra here. Just lift the head and the chest. Come right up onto your fingertips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. So just warming up the spine for some bigger back bends to come in a moment. Take one more breath in. Try to lift the chest a little bit more. And then exhale, release. Hands press back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet right towards your hands. And then take your feet about hip distance apart. Take a breath into a flat back. Bend into your knees, clasp opposite elbows, and just hang in a ragdoll. Kind of sway side to side. Let the head drop down. Even out the breath again. And then release your hands down, heel toe your feet back together. Take a breath in, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold as you empty out and drop the head down. One more inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Press the palms, exhale, fold forward all the way back down. Breathe in, flat back. As you exhale, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down to your mat. Come right up onto your fingertips and really press into your fingertips. Try to pull your heart forward just a little bit more as you sink your hips. And then reach the fingertips up, Anjaneyasana. Press the palms together. And exhale, hands down. Step that left foot back, come into your high plank. Bend your elbows lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And then as you exhale, just bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten the leg. As you exhale, shift forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Keep that left knee lifted this time, but same thing, press into your fingertips, pull your heart forward, deep breath in. And then your left foot is just gonna step forward up to your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot stays planted. The left foot steps back, left knee drops down. Come onto tented fingers, pull the heart forward, try to sink your hips a little bit more. And then inhale, reach up to that Anjaneyasana. And exhale, hands down. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga, as you exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, left leg lifts. As you breathe out, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten the leg. Exhale, step the foot forward right in between the hands. Keep that right knee lifted. Onto tented fingers, pull the heart forward. Deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Drop the knee. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten the leg. This time as you exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists, and then inhale, pull it up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee comes over to the right elbow. Try to lift the knee up a little bit higher, maybe even make contact with the arm. And then inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, take that right knee across the body to the left elbow. Hold here for a moment. Try to lift the knee higher, maybe twist a little deeper. And then inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Lightly step the foot right in between the hands. Take a breath in, come onto tented fingers. And then exhale, straighten your right leg, just fold forward. Let the head hang. Think about lengthening your right side a little bit by pulling that right hip back, but really press that right big toe mountain into the floor. And then breathe in, bend into your right knee. Exhale, straighten and fold. With the breath, inhale to bend. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot stays, left foot steps back. Drop the knee. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. And that knee down lunge. Press the palms and then exhale, hands down. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten the leg. Exhale, hug the knee into the nose. Press into the palms, round the back. Try to lift the knee higher into the chest. And then inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Again, try to lift the knee higher, maybe even make contact with the elbow. And then inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, twist across the body, bring it to the right elbow. Try to lift it up a little bit higher, twist a little bit deeper. And then inhale, up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward. In between the hands, come onto tented fingers, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, straighten and fold. Take just a couple breaths here. Slow down the heart a little bit. That left hip moves back, lengthening the left side, and then inhale, bend back into your left knee. Exhale, straighten, fold. With the breath, inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, bend. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Deep breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it down. One more round, adding on a little bit more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back. Lightly drop the knee down. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, straighten the leg, square the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot in between the hands. Deep breath in here as you come onto tented fingers. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, bend. Hold it here. Think about pulling the feet in towards each other to really activate the thighs. This is going to help you balance as you reach up into crescent lunge. Put a bit of a drop into that back knee so that you can find that neutral pelvis. So the back of the pelvis is dropping, the front of the pelvis is lifting. Take one more breath. Warrior two as you exhale, open up. Bend deeply into that right knee. Keep moving that right hip back a little bit and then press the left thigh bone back. Really fire up the arms, hug the muscles to the bones. Settle the breath. Soften your gaze. And then just start to flip that right palm. As you inhale, reach up and back. Keep bending deeply into your right knee. Reach the right fingertips to the back of the room. Really lengthen out the right side of the torso. And imagine as you breathe in that you're breathing in space between every single rib. And then inhale back to warrior two. Start to straighten that right leg. Take Trikonasana triangle pose as you bring the hand down. Reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. And then moving with the breath here as you inhale, you reach your heart forward to try to lengthen the torso, and then as you exhale, you twist open towards the ceiling any amount more. And then on your next inhale, come back to that warrior two. Stay for the exhale, soften into the pose a little bit more, flip the palm, inhale, reverse the warrior. And then exhale, hands all the way down to the mat. And you're gonna step that left foot forward. Take a breath into a flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Fold forward. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, step the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down. Step back, Chaturanga. You can always skip and go right into downward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Moving with the breath. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten your leg. Exhale, shift forward, hug the knee to the nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Lightly step the foot in between the hands. Deep breath in on fingertips. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend. Pull the feet in towards each other. Find that balance and then reach up to that crescent lunge. Drop into the back knee. Soften the tailbone down towards the floor. Lift the front of the hips up. And then as you reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, try not to puff out the chest. You're keeping the front hips and the front ribs knitting in towards each other. And then exhale, open it up, warrior two. Try to bend just a little bit deeper into that left knee. Try to lift the chest. Same thing here, the ribs stay soft. And you breathe. And then you start to flip that left palm towards the ceiling, and then on your inhale, reverse the warrior. Reach the left fingertips towards the back of the room as you lightly walk your right fingers down your right leg. One more inhale, breathe in that space through the left side of the torso. And then start to exhale, warrior two. And then inhale, straighten your left leg. As you exhale, shift the torso forward. That left hand comes down, right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. And you want to continue to find that length in the left side of the torso, so keep pulling that left hip back a little bit more, but at the same time, press your right thigh bone back. Roll the top ribs up towards the ceiling. And then on your next inhale, take it right back up, warrior two. Stay for the exhale to soften. Flip that left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, take the hands all the way down to the mat. Step your right foot forward. Take a deep breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, drop the hips. Utkatasana, put the weight in the heels, reach the arms up. Maybe even press the palms together. And then exhale, fold forward. So Surya Namaskar B, inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward. Right next to the right thumb, spin the left heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, just a breath. And exhale, hands back down. Step it back. Chaturanga, or you can always skip and go right into downward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step the foot forward, right heel drops down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it back down. Step it back, your vinyasa. Chaturanga or right into downward facing dog. Just take a couple breaths in your down dog. With every inhale, you lengthen from your fingertips up through your sitting bones. With every exhale, you lengthen from your sitting bones down through your heels. And then breathe in, lift high onto your toes. Exhale, step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, drop your hips. Exhale, fold forward. One more, just like that. Go at your own pace. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale. Exhale. Skipping any poses that you need to skip. That right foot comes forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, take it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Spin the right heel down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, take it down. Step it back. Inhale. Exhale. Slow down the breath. Slow down your heart. And then inhale, lift high onto your toes. Gazes forward as you exhale. Step or hop feet to hands. Inhale to a flat back. Heel toe your feet out so that they're just hip distance apart. Take your index finger and your middle finger, you're gonna hook them around your big toes. Breathe in, lift and lengthen, and then breathe out to fold. Elbows are directed out to the sides. The head is heavy. And then rock your weight forward towards the front of your feet and pull your fingers up to your toes, but at the same time, press your toes back into your fingers. And then inhale to a flat back. And then you're gonna heel toe your feet out even wider so that they're about the width of your mat. Turn your toes out, your heels in, and just sit your hips down. Take Malasana, Yogi Squat, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Press your elbows into your knees, but at the same time, press your knees back into your elbows. Opening your hips up just a little bit more. And we're gonna hold this for 5 breaths. It's your option whether you want to hold it right here in this squat or if you want to take it into an arm balance, Bakasana. You're just going to plant your hands down, bring your feet together, come up onto the balls of your feet. Try to get your knees as high up onto your arms or as close to your armpits as possible. And then you're going to lift both feet up off of the ground at the same time versus one and then the other, because if you do one and then the other, that throws your balance off. But if you lift both off, so press the knees into the arms press back into the knees, you rock forward, your feet float up. You hold it. And then we'll all meet in down dog, whether you come through chaturanga or just step back. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Your feet are hip distance. This time you take your hands underneath your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your toes all the way up to your wrist creases. Take an inhale, flat back. And then exhale, fold. And then inhale, flat back. Release your hands. Walk them back out to that down dog. You're just going to do one more little series of standing poses as you inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip, exhale. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten your leg. Exhale, hug the knee into the nose. Inhale, up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot right in between the hands. Breathe in on tented fingers. Pull the heart forward. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, breathe in. Hold here, find that crescent lunge. Reach up. This time, press the palms together as you exhale. Pull your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Shift forward, and we're going to twist to the right, hooking that left elbow to the outside of our right knee. Try to bend a little bit deeper into your right knee. Really fire up that back leg. Imagine that your left heel is pressing into an imaginary wall behind you. And then that right hip pulls back in space just a little bit more. And with every inhale, you pull your heart forward, lengthen. With every exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. And then inhale, release the twist. Come right back up, crescent lunge. And shoot forward. Hands in front of your heart. Into warrior 3. Hinge forward. Roll that left hip down. And then just release your hands down to the mat. Keep the left leg lifted. Take a breath in, come to your flat back. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bend that right knee, pull the left knee in behind the right knee, and then inhale, straighten it all out. Keep that left leg back. Exhale, bend. Pull the knee in, inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, bend, pull it in. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, bend, pull it in. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, bend, pull it in. Inhale, straighten out. This time you're gonna, when you pull it in, you're gonna pull the knee in right into your center chest. You're gonna bend that right knee, and then you're gonna kick the left foot forward and come to a seated position. The right hand comes to the outside of the right hip, reach the left arm up, breathe in. And then exhale, twist, hook the elbow to the outside of the knee. And try to keep your chin in line with your chest. So you're twisting with your upper back, you're not twisting with your neck. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, release the twist. Your hands come down next to your hips, and you're just gonna kick the left foot back. Come into that lunge, plant the hands, step your right foot back, high plank. It's up to you whether you move through chaturanga or right into downward facing dog. And then inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, square the hip off, straighten the leg. Exhale, hug the knee into the nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between your hands. Onto tented fingers, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, straighten your left leg. Inhale, breathe in, bend. Reach up, crescent lunge. Press the palms. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Shifting forward, hook the right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Press the palms together, twist to the left. Fire up that back leg. Press that right heel back, lift the right thigh up. Bend a little bit deeper into your left knee. And then inhale, release the twist, reach back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of your heart. You're just gonna shift forward. Come off of that back leg, the right leg, as you hinge your torso forward, roll the right hip down. Don't forget to breathe. Find a steady drishti to focus on. And then release your hands down. Fold in. And then inhale to your flat back. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Pull the right knee in behind the left. Straighten it out. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time as you exhale, you're going to pull the right knee into the center chest and try to step the foot forward without letting it touch the ground, and then just come to a seat. So that right leg is straight, the left knee is bent, that left foot is planted. Left hand to the outside of left hip, inhale, reach the right hand up, and then exhale, twist. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Chin in line with the chest, ensuring that you're finding that twist in the mid to upper back versus the neck. And then one more inhale here. As you exhale, release the twist, hands plant next to the hips. You can come onto fingertips and then just kick that right foot back. Find that lunge, plant the hands, step the left foot back. Final vinyasa. Exhale, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing.
Exhale. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And then open mouth, exhale. Drop to your knees. Cross your ankles, sit your hips back behind your heels. And then just scoot your hips forward a little bit. Bend your knees, plant your feet. And then when you reach forward, you want your feet close enough to your hips that you can just kind of graze the backs of your heels with your fingertips. And then press down into your feet, lift your hips up. One at a time, tuck your shoulders underneath your back, interlace your fingers, reach your knuckles forward. Press into your feet, try to lift your hips up just a little bit higher. Imagine your shoulder blades pressing up and into your back. And just breathe. And then just gently release the interlace of the fingers, release the hips back down. Release the tuck of the shoulders, cross your right knee over your left. Pick your hips up, swing your hips out to the right. Drop your knees down to the left. Just supine twist. And then inhale your knees back up through center. Center the hips, uncross your legs. Left knee crosses over the right. Pick your hips up, swing them over to the left. Drop your knees down to the right. And then inhale, knees back through center. Center your hips, uncross your legs. Extend your legs forward. Take your feet out wide. And let your feet just fall open, arms down by your sides, roll your palms up to face the ceiling. And as you close your eyes, start to let go of your breath.